Today we're kind of at a standstill for engine stuff. We're waiting on some parts for the engine to assemble, like some of the intake and stuff like that, and also there's a couple transmission parts, just like mostly clutch parts, to be honest, that we're missing. So we're kind of at a standstill till they get here. I think Rich ordered them from Toyota, so at least we know they'll be the right parts. Yeah, the bay is done. We are gonna get probably started on the rocker today. It needs both rockers in that car. Rich has some. They'll take a little bit of finagling because they're not like perfect OE replacements. I guess they're really just someone bent them up on a brake, so they'll be close, but they won't be perfect. So it'll be interesting. I've never done rockers before. I've done a little bit of body work here and there, but nothing too crazy. Mostly fiberglass hoods on like construction equipment. So yeah, it's a little bit of a learning experience, but anyway, we'll get after it and see what we can do. I'm gonna get started on these rockers, or lack thereof. Do a little rust repair. Rich had dived into this pretty hard, and it's about 80% of the way done, I would say. Maybe 70% done. But yeah, we got a big rocker piece to go on in here. Actually have them in this box. Yes. Let's see if we can get a look at that. So they're a pre-bent rocker, and they're as long as that box, 4, maybe 5 feet long. The only problems with them is that they're not actually like formed to the car. They have the right profile, but they're not finished per se, as in like, you know, they're not cut to the exact length or anything like that. They just give you a sheet of bent steel basically, and you make it fit, and it looks pretty much the same as it's supposed to look. So we are missing back here. It pretty much comes up to about this line, and then the front, we'll have to figure that out, but yeah, comes up to about this line. And then there is another panel that we have. There's that bad boy, which finishes off the bottom. We'll mess with that later. So I need to build a piece to cap this, because that was super rusty, so we cut it out. So I need to build a cap for that, to cap off here, finish off this lip that runs down here, and then we can put that on. And before we can put that on, we need to put the rocker piece itself in. Before we do that, I need to rebuild this front piece, which goes something like that in there. So yeah, we're gonna start banging out this piece, and then figuring out this piece, and then maybe hopefully get the rocker in. Just do something. A rust repair, boring, not fun. But it's kind of fun. If you take your time on it, it's not a rush. It can be a good time. Just go slow. Think about things. Don't cut too much out of your car. It'll fold in half.
Hey, I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing everyone complain. I know it's tough and I know there's pain, but hitting bottom is the only way to change. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling. I've seen a lot of people who don't know what thirst is. I've had a taste of evil and tried to cure the sickness. but I just keep my head down and focus on the facts. I'm setting down gravel while you just follow the path. I'll lead them into battle while you're just too scared to act. I'll leave the knife right in my back. So I'll keep hustling, you keep struggling. Bitch, I'm humbling, keep mumbling. I'll keep doubling, you keep bluffing. You've got nothing, I'll keep hustling.
Look at that!
I think something like that. I'm just looking at it.
Oh, go put it on the car,
Did I do
bro.
it backwards?
Did you do it backwards? No, you didn't.
Oh yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. Did you really?
Straight up, 100%. I made my flange go backwards.
Well, for the other side, though, I guess.
The other side's good though. But yeah, we'll save this just in case. Nuts.
Well, which way is it supposed to go?
It's supposed to be right here and fold backwards. Wonder if I can fold these the other way, or if I could just start from scratch. That was pretty easy. Pretty easy.
Was
enough.
it though?
It wasn't that bad.
So that one definitely can go on eBay for the right hand side?
Yeah, it's like that. That'll work. If you ever get this far.
Oh, shitty.
We pretty much got her knocked out to the shape that we're going to use. And we're just making a flange so that we can tuck it up inside and then weld to the flange. And it's not just two pieces butted together. So there's actually something sitting behind. So, and I don't have a flanging tool. We just got her locked in the vise. Peening her over. Trying to make it look halfway presentable. There we go. It's not very sharp, but I think if it butts up and then there's a tiny gap, at least we can fill it with weld. It'll be mint. And then just never mind this ugliness that we have to weld up. That's going to be gross. Yeah, nothing a grinder can't handle, I guess. If I had more sheet metal, I would have started from scratch. But I bent it the wrong way to begin with. Oops, my bad. So I had to go back and redo it. And I made some changes along the way. So now we got this ugliness. I think it'll work.
Abusing the new quarter or the new rocker.
It's the only way I know how. There we go. Fits in there almost like a glove. And the guy can weld it in here and around. That'll have to be butt welded because I didn't think far enough ahead. Winning. And the new rocker will clip on something like that-ish. Yeah. Alright, moving along. Only the outsides. Well, that one is the front. There's a special message. And then that one is the back. of the what we're working on. Turned out not bad. I'm no body person, obviously, but those are patch panels and they'll patch.
Should we show them what they look like?
Okay, fine. Let me get some vice grips. Well, this piece is basically that piece, although I can see right now that it needs some securement holes to figure that out before we weld anything on. And that goes where, bud? Kind of sort of something like that ish in there, and then the rocker panel welds onto it. It shoots all the way down
To that piece, right?
down to this piece, and this is the kind of the cap for the rocker.
Oh, I think I'm on the wrong side.
This is kind of the cap for the rocker. This hooks up
Whoa, look at that! Damn.
kind of like so.
So you know what you were
Take
doing
some-
there, eh?
Take some tweaking. No, I don't know what I'm doing. Not even a little bit. But YouTube is good for that, so try and pick something up. Anyway. Yeah, we're gonna have to tweak the panels and stuff a little bit. But it's all welded up and ground down. So we can start fitting it in the car. Neat.
Wow.
Okie dokie.
From a flat piece of metal.
To a less flat piece of metal with hammer marks all over it. Okay. Anyway, that's that. We're done here. It's bedtime. Oh, just trying to fit up this rocker panel here. Make it fit. I have a little bit more trimming to do. Looks like got a 1/4 inch to trim off of here yet, probably. So probably go right up to the seam. Going super technical with this. Just keep trimming till it fits. Yeah, whatever.
Looking good though.
It'll look really good once it's welded in. That'll look just mint. Got
Richie
this.
will be proud.
This chunk up here. Richie will be proud. Now we need to feather into this other panel here somehow. Be kind of weird, but I guess we'll make it work. Yeah. Anyway, more cutting.
From that to that.
Wow.
Attempt 83. There.
Yeah, basically like that. Got her kind of stabbed in there. Well, it's just mocked up in there. It's these are really nice pieces. They're not bent quite like the factory was, so trying to get them to line up is a little bit of an issue, but we're making it work. And we'll definitely have to make a couple more patch panels to fill in some stuff, but overall, I think it's coming along pretty good. So, found a couple pieces that were in his bin there. Luckily, they just got cut off so that the rustiness underneath could get cut off, so that we can use those. That's good. I was worried. I thought we'd have to make this piece and that door corner sill piece, which would really have sucked. But yeah, it's it all fits up pretty nicely. And that one's, yeah, hard to get in there, but something like that. You're starting to look like a complete rocker again, which is super great. So yeah, anyway, a little more fit up, probably some welding, and then Bob's your uncle. Unless Bob isn't your uncle, then maybe you have a different named uncle. I don't know.
Steve.
We're ready. We're gonna start Zeusing this rocker in, I think. We have everything kind of lined up how we need it and how we want it to be. So got holes all drilled so we can just plug weld it in, and everything on the back side has been cleaned up and then coated with
Weld through primer.
Weld through primer. So yeah, tack it up in a couple places, and then I guess we'll kind of go from there and see, start kind of fitting other stuff, making sure everything lines up. I threw the fender on just so I made sure that I had the right gap up at the front, because that would be awkward if we finished it all out and then had the wrong gap. Ooh, wait.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. Face on when I chase like that, yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough, calluses on my hands so rough. Yeah, I call your bluff, I'm not the one. Mess with me, come out with none, cause I'm so done. You had your fun, and now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip, put your name on it. But I'ma let you slide, cause you ain't worth it. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on.
Got the rocker tacked in there for right now. Got the fender on and put the door on just to make sure body lines are gonna work out and we didn't screw nothing up. I would say that's a hell of a lot better than, well, there was nothing there. But, you know, there's got to be adjustments to be made. I mean, can't complain with that fitment. Just blast in the rest of these. Yeah, just got to keep working at it. But other than that, that is satisfactory.
So he's got to get the whole shot. Okay, what do we got here? We got car 30.
Well, Richie's on his way over. He doesn't know yet that his car has a new rocker, so we're filming and just waiting for him to come up. John's continuing welding, so we're going to get his reaction and see what he thinks of his new rocker panel. Is that good?
You better think it's deadly, or I'm cutting it out. I had to push it outside because, well, I had a little slight emergency with the old daily and I needed it in the garage for a couple days. So, not quite done. There's still like quite a bit of grinding and a little bit of tweaking. You notice the front fender doesn't quite sit nicely with it. And it just needs a little bit of a tweak on the front fender where it mounts, and then it'll sit just good enough. So yeah, overall turned out decent. I've never done a rocker before, and well, at least I've done one now, and it wasn't on my vehicle, so I don't have to look at it every time. I mean, it is up on YouTube, and thousands of people are going to see it, so there's that. But overall, I'm not unhappy with it. I think it turned out about as good as I had pictured in my head. Yeah. So anyway, if you made it this far, thanks for sticking around. And we will catch you in the next one. Hopefully some engine stuff. That would be exciting. It'd be nice to get the engine and transmission back in this car and make it, ready to go.